already know what it is. It's Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe and the like button today.
Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. So, ManHood Vol.2. It's the holiday season, and I know all y'all niggas are going out there trying to buy gifts and doing all this crazy shit, competing with yourself, trying to land one, right? Let me explain to you guys about expensive gifts and how you're basically dooming yourself because you're competing with yourself. And what I mean by competing with yourself is, let's say she wants a Coach purse. You buy her a Coach purse, right? Perfect. Now she wants, I don't know what's the middle of between Coach and Louis Vuitton, but Dooney and Burke, I don't know what's next. What's the next up? Michael Kors, I don't know. And then you get the Louis Vuitton. So you see the steps you have to take, because naturally, organically, you want to do better than you did the last time, because that's just instinctive what humans do. More importantly, since I'm speaking to men, 90% of my audience on this channel are men. That's what we do. We always want to go bigger and better, right? And I'm here to tell you guys, that's the trick move per se. If you really want to get a woman, you want to buy gifts, attend to her needs. You know what I mean? Become how you get a woman? Become where she's emotionally dependent upon you, right? And what I mean by this now, I got you guys' attention now. I'm going to tell you what that is. That is, she has mandatory bills every month. She needs gas in her car, cell phone bills, AAA, gas, groceries in the refrigerator. Change your paradigm. I know mass media got everyone believing, oh man, I gotta go drop some bands on this. I gotta go drop some bands. I gotta get this Louis Vuitton purse, this Gucci belt, and etc. At the end of the day, if a woman know that she can depend on you, you got her. If she's responding to you, you got her. And that's cool. I mean, that's a beautiful thing to want to spoil a woman like a Floyd Mayweather or a Hugh Hefner, but that's 1% of 1%. And at the end of the day, deep down inside, she knows she's not dealing with 1% of 1%. All right, 70% of us are like right there, right? You know, paycheck to paycheck or small savings account. That's what statistics say. So I'm going to help you guys out. Fill her gas tank up, you know? You use clever lines like, I just want to make sure there's no issue in you ever wanting to see me, you know? So I'm going to make sure you got gas in your car. You know, make sure you never pump gas in your car. And along those lines is a synonym for protector, a synonym for provider. You know, because if you're just tricking off buying purses for pussy, then she sees you as a trick. I mean, you may get the pussy. I'm not telling you that move ain't gonna get you the pussy. What I'm saying is that emotional, where you want to put her in a position of like, damn, I can depend on this dude. And I know you guys are thinking that's a trick move, man. As Pretty Tony say, when I get a bitch, I got a bitch. And at the end of the day, no matter what time you call her, you want her picking up on the first ring. You want her heart jumping out her chest. You want goosebumps on her forearms. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's different ways to get women. If you can do it getting nothing, do it getting nothing. Free pussy is the best pussy. And that's just the bottom line. But I will say this. Change the paradigm, guys. You know, the trick move. I'm going to get you a job. I'm going buy you a Louis Vuitton purse, I'm gonna buy you a car, I'm gonna pay your rent, I'm gonna get you jewelry. Listen to me. Make sure her needs are met. Start with small shit. And I encourage you guys, don't be in a rush to go on a date. Take your time. Show diligence. Because you want her leaning before you're leaning. And what I mean by leaning, her curiosity. You want to reach, if you can, you want her curiosity to be at an apex, to where she's using pronouns like we, us, instead of I. Well, I get off work at 9. She's like, well, if you get off at 5 and I get off at 6, well, if you don't mind waiting for me, I'll maybe we can meet halfway. Because when you tricking, the girl gonna be like, well, I'm supposed to meet my girlfriend at 8, and then I think we're going to the play, or I think we're going out or something. But if you want to see it, maybe we can do it in like maybe Thursday night. Cause she ain't gonna give you a Saturday night. If you tricking, you ain't getting a Saturday night deal. That's for damn sure. And I'm gonna tell you that shit on the strength. If a woman gives you a Saturday night, you got a chance. You got a strong chance. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, be patient on the dates. Use phone calls as dates. You guys got to read my book. Go buy Why Did I Sleep With Him? Just go to Amazon, just Google it. It'll pop right up. And I'm telling you guys, use your gift of gab to take as date one. They not going to see it as date one. They going to see it as like, man, this man is pretty consistent. He calls me 2 days, 3 days a week. He calls me consecutive days, 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row. And women love consistency. Remember, women are bred to have consistency in their life. Get married, buy a house. All that, in order to get to that place, you have to have consistency. Now, whether you want just to fuck her, or whether you want to be in a relationship with her, get her in a space where she sees you as like a protector, provider type of space. You know what I mean? Where she has to come with some level of respect, some level of grace. Because these young Instagram girls, they thought out here, and dumb niggas like are buying tables, spending $1,000 on a table, and they make $2,300 a month. I don't get it. I wouldn't. As I tell all my friends, I don't pay 25 cents for a penny. And that's what you're doing when you're buying bottles at a club, buying tables. I don't do that shit. Bad enough, the food is going to be overpriced when you go to the restaurant, right? So, listen to the words of my voice. Shine it up, shine their dress up. But, just say, I just want to make sure you all right. What's your bank account number? Let me make sure you got groceries for the week. Right? Because guys, a date is $100, give or take. You ain't getting away from that, right? You're not getting away from $100 date because you need alcohol. I'm gonna do another video on that. You need, at the end of the day, 9 out of 10 women drink, and 9 out of 10 women will drink to raise their levels of comfort with you. So 2 drinks is $20, I would say, minimum. You got to put gas in your car. There's logistics to it. You got to drive. You got to wait. So at the end of the day, some of you niggas are like, $100? I ain't putting no $100 in a bitch bank account. Fuck you. Well, let me explain this to you. That $100 is branding you. And guess what she gonna do with that $100? Go tell her girlfriends. He did what? Men don't do that shit. I'm telling you, men don't throw lobs. Men like to dribble the ball up the court and go one-on-one. No, throw a lob to yourself. Alright? You ain't gotta go again. You ain't got to play one-on-one 94 feet, basketball terms, right? You don't have to do that. You know, allow her to take her full court press off. You know, like her apprehensions, her guard. You want her to let her guard down. Like, it's okay, I got you. I want to. Don't ever give a woman money without associating with a need in her life. Don't ever do that. And I'm telling you guys, don't ever just give a woman. Not unless, I mean, you're in love. But when you're courting a woman, never give a woman a cent without attaching it to a need. Even if you want to just give her money, right? You know, if you just in a good mood, you want to give her $500, pay her car note, pay her rent, attach it to a need. That will go so much further in her head, in her ideology of you. Oh, he's my protector, he's my provider. You know, and no matter if she leaves you, she will come back because you're her protector and provider. And keep in mind, if you're playing the game, niggas get offended if they get pussy through the back door. If you playing the game, who gives a fuck if you get the pussy through the back door or the front door? It doesn't matter. Get the pussy, right? And some niggas are saying, that's a simp move, Fred. I ain't fucking with that. Well, do it your way. You gonna spend $100, $200 on a date. In in a big city like LA, you gonna spend $100 on a date. And you guys say, no, I got the date spot. Well, guess what, nigga? You just paid. It takes you $30, $20 in gas. You got to pay for parking. What else? I mean, you got to have some type of ambiance, right? Where it feels like it's just you and her in the room, right? Coffee dates are cool. You only could do that for so long. That's still $20, right? I don't know what a latte is, or a grande, or, you know, they say Starbucks is expensive. I don't go to Starbucks, but $7 for a tea, whatever it is, I don't know. That's $20 because you got to figure gas and time and paying for it. So let's say worst case scenario, you're paying $20 for a date, right? If you got the gift of gab, that $20 can be $1,000, right, in value. That's why I say if you have the gift of gab, be patient, be consistent on the phone, as opposed to being consistent with your wallet. Call her if you know her break is at 12 o'clock, make sure you're the first conversation. Call at 12:03. If she get off work at 5 o'clock, make sure you say you're walking her to the car. Call her at 5:03. I want to make sure you get to the car safe. And she gonna soften up. She gotta soften up because you know what? She's gonna be dependent upon you now. And when a woman is dependent upon you, you got her. Keep in mind, all these thoughts, all these Instagram girls, all these dimes, they got cell phone bills. They got to put gas in their car. They got to put food in their refrigerator. They need AAA. They need their car notes paid. They need their rent paid, mortgage paid. Necessities, right? Like, whatever their mandatory electricity bill, gas bill. You know, gas bills are cheaper than electricity bill. You know, little subtle things like that goes a long way. And if you've never done this, try it. And if you disagree with me, put it in the comment section. Let's have dialogue about it. I'll do a response video to this. But I'm telling you, needs over wants when it comes to women. When you're trying to date a woman, needs over want. And I'll give you advice too. Put $100 in a woman's bank account. Just do it. Try it, and see how far that gets you. Just do it randomly, but I tell you, attach it to a need. I just want to make sure you got groceries for the week. Don't just give a woman $100. No, even if she doesn't spend it on that, her seeing you as a protector, provider will increase because you got to spend the money to get the woman. And people may say, no, you don't. Yeah, time is money. because you could be working on your purpose in life. You could be working on your dream that you have, but yet and still, you're spending that time trying to court her. Like 50 Cent say, don't chase the money. I mean, don't chase the woman, chase the money. They come with it. So, I just want to give that words of wisdom. I know it's the holiday season. Y'all niggas gonna be in the mall shopping and buying everything. And just hear me out. Listen to me. I'm telling you guys. I've never been a thug. I'm just telling you guys this. I've never been a thug. I've never even attempted to be a thug. Have no desire to be that hard nigga. Have no desire. Now I can fight now. Don't get me wrong. Like, I've been boxing for years, but I choose not to use it. Keep it in my hip pocket. Don't even have no desires to even want to walk up to a guy knowing I probably can kick his ass. No, I don't choose that route. I always attempt to be the gentleman in every situation possible. You know what I mean? Like the old saying goes, because when two fools are arguing, no one knows who the fool is, right? From a distance, right? So be the gentleman, be the leader, because and now she's gonna and get used to her being sly, because when you keep in mind, be prepared for this. Now, I didn't tell you guys this. When you pay for gas, she's gonna insinuate groceries, right? And it's okay. It's the same $50. The same $50, man, that's going on a day. It's like layaway pussy. Like it's a layaway plan, man. Trust me. Use the phone and pay for a need. And I'll say this again. Never give a woman any kind of money without attaching it to a need. Okay? Listen to me. Don't just give women money just to be giving women money without using your tongue. I mean, there are times in life, yeah, I want to just give a woman money. Absolutely. But attach it to something. The wants will come later. Getting her nails done, sending her on vacation, a cruise, buying her airplane ticket. But when you give her that, she deserves that because of who she is to you. Right? Like, I love and care about you so much. Because keep in mind, when you see all these beautiful women with all these rappers and shit, they're not going to marry these guys. That's just short-term gratification. And they know it. But us real niggas, us everyday dudes, those Instagram girls, and they're so available. As I told you, they got car payments. They got to put food in their refrigerator. They need AAA. They need their rent paid. They need, and I'm not telling you guys to pay the rent, pay the car payment, but you're going to get an angle, Like, pay her $60 cell phone bill. And say, like, there's I just want to make sure there's no issue in us communicating throughout the day. I just want to make sure you're free and clear. You know what I mean? If, like, my goal, whatever level you're at, if you're at level 5, my goal is to help us get to level 6. You see the pronoun I use? Us. Help us get to level 6. And if you're at level, if we can skip a step, if we can skip a level or two, we can skip a level or two, because what women are trying to do, they want to skip steps. That's why Instagram is so popular and they're half naked on social media platforms, because they're at level 1 currently, right? But they're looking for a nigga that can get them to level 5 and level 6, right? They don't want to go through the grinds. They don't want to go through college, the rigors of, like me, eating top ramen with hot dogs, stealing food from supermarkets and shit because you have no money, stealing food out the cafeteria, you know what I mean? Like, sneaking in the cafeteria to eat because you're not on the meal plans. Like, you don't want to go through shit like that, sleeping on your friend's floor because you can't afford the rent. Women don't want to go through that. They want to skip steps. All right, that's why they looking for instant gratification with these rappers, and that's why guys pretend to have more than what they really have. So these beautiful women can gravitate towards them. And then a month later they realize the nigga ain't shit. Nigga living paycheck to paycheck. That was just a pseudo image that he had in the club or in his, his souped up Honda, his souped up BMW, whatever the case may be. But I'm telling you guys this. At the end of the day, you want to be a real dude. And I pride myself on being a real dude. I don't pride myself on being a thug, being a nigga. I use the word nigga because, it feels good to me when I say it. I love the word. I'm redefining it. But I know some of you guys are going to be like, nigga, you full of shit. You clown ass nigga. You this, you that. But listen to my voice. Try it my way. Just 1, maybe 2 times. Gimme Piggott. You got a handful of girls out there that you trying to date. You got 3, 4, 5 women you talking to on the phone and you don't know where to place them and you trying to get them. Try it. Pay her cell phone bill. Nigga, she's worth $70 to you. Any girl you call 10 times is worth $70 to you now. For real. Any girl you chasing is worth $70. Pay her cell phone bill. Guess what she gonna do? She gonna use that phone to call you 2 or 3 times. Now, I'm not telling you guys to use this shit on women, who just trying to scam you. I'm talking about the genuine women, right? Like they showing genuine interest, like they're curious. It may be at 5, the curiosity may be at 5%. But if you believe you can get to 25, get to 25. Go the gentleman route though. Because if you don't get her at 25, you're going to get her at 28. Right? If you don't get her at 28, you damn sure going to get her at 33 when she got 1 kid and a dead-end job. I'm going to talk about that shit later. That's in my book. But barbershop conversations, video probably going on too long. But men, all my real ones out there, I'm talking to y'all. I know women going to listen to this video, but it's not even about them. I'm having a private conversation with a few thousand guys that's going to listen to this video. Always attach the money you give to women to one of her needs. Needs over wants. All right? That's all I got to say. And happy holidays. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on women. Trust me. You pay her cell phone bill, she goes to the moon. You put food in her refrigerator, she goes to the moon. Remember, because she has allocated her budget to fulfilling that need. And now it's double-edged. It's double-edged. She gets food and she believes she has extra money. So that $40 is actually $80. That $75 phone bill is actually $150 to her. For real, for real. Now she can go out and buy those $35 4-inch heels that she's going to wear when she goes out with you. But be patient, guys. Don't rush in. Be patient. Now, if a bitch just want to give you the pussy and that's all she want to do, then, free pussy is the best pussy. I tell you guys, I just said that. But, the woman that's about shit, the woman that you really are genuinely courting, try this approach. Let me know what you guys think. Barbershop conversations. Am I just a sucker ass nigga or am I spitting real game? But I don't give away money though. Don't give away money. Alright, that's all I'm saying. Do not give away money. But I'm telling you guys, the women that are showing genuine interest in you guys. Alright, genuine interest. Not none of these scallywags who just trying to get the come up. Woman that responds to you a little bit. You don't get every woman at 100%. Let's just be clear. You can't win them all. But do it the gentleman way. You want her to see you as a gentleman, as opposed to I didn't say a nice guy. I said a gentleman. A man with a purpose, a man with a plan, a man with practice to his actions. You know what I mean? So, anyways, barbershop conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. It ain't tricking if you got it, right? That's what they say. And always remember, when it comes to women, needs over wants. Fuck the purse. Fuck the purse. Buy the groceries. All right. Fuck the red bottoms. Pay her cell phone bill. All right. Barbershop conversations. Now, I'm not talking about, I forgive me when I say this, I'm not talking about your fiance and your wife, your long-term girlfriends. No, I'm talking about when you're courting a woman, you know what I mean? And even when you're dating a woman, you know, take care of her needs. Take care of her needs. You want her depending on you to put gas in her car. Yeah, for sure. That's easy. That's easy work. So anyways, barbershop conversations. Feel free to subscribe, but I can't wait to get the reactions for this video. I'll holla. Peace.
Mine is at Miss Amanda Paris.
Mine is PB_Miranda.
Mine's ANNELISGJR. Annalise. No one can spell it right. JR.
Mine is Ashley to me.
And on the count of, okay, now y'all gotta do this together, okay? Okay. Y'all have to say thanks for watching Barbershop Conversations, okay?
Wait, barbershop conversations.
Yep.
Okay.
Get it tighter, get it tighter.
Okay, that's what she said.
Thanks for watching Barbershop Conversations.
Thank you guys.